It is with immense honor and a profound sense of appreciation that I come before you on this auspicious occasion to celebrate the achievements of our small and medium enterprises. This moment also provides an opportunity for us to reflect on a collective vision for our beloved nation, a vision that is centered on progress, prosperity, and unity. As a nation, we must work together in unity and ensuring that no one is left behind in our quest for economic growth, national security, prosperity, and sustainable development. Our celebration underscores the theme for this year's event, sustainable transformation and progressive growth. This speaks to the heart of our national vision as we strive for growth that uplifts Fijians, transformation that embraces both tradition and innovation, and progress that is sustainable, environmentally, socially, and most important, economically. Small and medium enterprises are as business with annual turnover of almost $1.2 million Fijian, and these businesses form the backbone of our economy. The SME sector fosters entrepreneurship and empowers individuals, in particular women and vulnerable groups, to start their own businesses. The entry and participation of these individuals, women and minorities, drives economic diversification. SMEs also tend to geographically well spread. It tends to be geographically well spread. Therefore, SMEs contribute to regional development by promoting balanced economic growth across the country. In terms of innovation, SMEs in Fiji are well known for their agility and ability to quickly adapt to changing market trends. The sector also serves as incubators for new ideas, thus driving innovation and competition in the market. At this juncture, just let me share some of my experiences in traveling abroad, especially to Indonesia. I had the luxury of traveling there with members of the parliamentary advisors, especially the Secretary General and a few others, just to go and have a look at what the great country of Indonesia is promoting heavily. And one of the things that fascinates me, and I shared this with the CEO when he came up to shake my hands on him becoming the CEO here, and what I learned from it was that we have arrangements in place, because a loan from the bank is not easy. The banks will always be hard fast on ensuring that they get their pound of flesh back. But again, what I witnessed in Indonesia, given that they have a very huge population of almost 200,000 people, as such they were a market to themselves, yet they kind of simplified the method of the people there approaching loans from their local banks, something similar to what we have here. I repeat that word again. It made a simple way of how to engage the banks to ensure they can cut across bureaucracy, which usually we have. I can understand why the banks have those structures in place, as we're dealing with money that has been borrowed. But we traveled another few kilometers inland from Jakarta to university that promoted heavily on what we are trying to address here this evening, medium to small enterprises. At this university, they kind of tapped into the knowledge, the insights of the younger generation that were there to study and to learn how could they be participating in small businesses. How could they be helped in this regard? The ideas are already there. It's already floating amongst themselves. You name it, they have it there. From traditional medicines like we have here, right down to growing flowers, etc. But again, when the ideas come from these university students, then they are nurtured with what they found and what they believe could be a good way of businesses for them. And they are helped in this regard by the university themselves. They promote it directly online. They reduce marketing costs by going straight from the university into the mainstream system of online. They sell their products, and then the university guides them as to how they can better promote themselves further if they are quite successful in what they are selling to the members of the public. But again, I just wish to highlight this here, because so many ideas have floated across. The Fiji Development Bank is quite internationally renowned, given accreditations that is being provided to the bank by donor agencies, apart from helping small and medium enterprises. But again, apart from this, these SMEs, I'm told, contributes over 18% to the country's GDP. Can we increase it further? Could we simplify the system that we have? And could we have some kind of university to guide these young students, because they are very bright and they have great ideas. But to put it as a source of income for them, that's the interesting part, because they'll have to work that out and turn it into dollars. When they turn it into dollars, then they realize the basics comes in, the cost of productions, etc. So when we look at the SMEs that we have here in our country, I think it's the biggest within the region. It's 18% to the country's GDP. It provides employment for approximately 60% of Fiji's labor force. I'll borrow that word from the chairman again. This is the engine room for economic growth. It is the engine room. The very lower level of our society, they are the ones who will be driving it. If properly nurtured and enhanced, it will be something similar to Indonesia. We don't have to rely on overseas markets, but rather generate that themselves, and we could do that within the region. Ladies and gentlemen, in recognizing the crucial role of SMEs, the National Development Plan, launched by government in 2024, has prioritized measures to increase the sector's contribution to our gross domestic product. The plan promotes initiatives to improve access to finance, capacity building, and transition of more SME businesses to the formal economy. and the FDB and financial sector are at the forefront of this effort. Fiji Development Bank has played a pivotal role in enabling SMEs to flourish through financing, partnerships, and a vision of inclusive growth. The bank's leadership in this space is both commendable and necessary for our sustainable economic trajectory. Tonight's celebration is a demonstration of the spirit of resilience, innovation, and sustainable progress that is embodied by each and every one of our nominees and awardees. Tonight's awards not only recognize financial success or operational efficiency, but also a commitment to environmental responsibility, its social impact, and the forward-thinking innovation. These values, as they say, are no longer optional. They are essential in a world where the pace of change and the presence of climate change demand bold and ethical leadership from our business community. Across Fiji, we're already seeing SMEs that embodies this spirit. From climate-smart agribusinesses to eco-conscious marine transport providers, from women-led micro-enterprises, and to youth-driven tech platforms. These are more than businesses. These are agents for transformation, helping to shape a more inclusive and resilient nation. The increasing number of entries received each year for NSME awards reflects growing confidence in the business environment and in the recognition that sustainability is no longer a luxury, it is a necessity. Let me affirm here tonight that the government stands firmly behind this movement. We are committed to strengthening the support system for SMEs through equitable access to finance, improved infrastructure, enabling policies, digital inclusion, and skill development. We will continue investing in an ecosystem that nurtures SMEs from inception to innovation and from local to global. Our environmental challenges, the rising sea levels, extreme weather, and resource pressures also present opportunities. Opportunities to pioneer new solutions, to develop eco-friendly products, and to position Fiji as a leader in sustainable enterprise within the Pacific region. Tonight's finalists reflect the breadth of our national priorities, from rural development and climate resilience to gender equity, youth empowerment, and transformation. Each finalist brings a unique story of perseverance, purpose, and progress. To our finalists, Naiqama, you're already winners. Your efforts uplift our communities, create jobs, inspire others to take the leap into entrepreneurship. The Fiji Development Bank, its partners, support partners and supporters, I say a big Naiqama to you all. You're not just investing in businesses, you're investing in the people, in the future, and in a better and prosperous Fiji. As we look to the future, let us commit together to fostering sustainable transformation in every SME, to ensuring progressive growth that leaves no one behind, and to protecting and celebrating the natural beauty and cultural richness that defines our very own island nation. And in closing, I congratulate all the finalists and also past award recipients. May your stories continue to light the path forward for those who want to become entrepreneurs. On behalf of the government of Fiji, I wish the National SME Awards tonight every success. May God bless Fiji and her people. Lalabalavu, and thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the nominees for the Women Entrepreneur of the Year category are AgriPod, Mesovu Fiji Pte Limited, Lalabalavu Chemist, and the winner for the Women Entrepreneur of the Year is Mesovu Fiji Pte Limited.
I'm 72, she's 1 year younger, and our company here on Savuni is Pacific Produce Limited.